All right, guys. So, hello. For those who don't know me, my name is Audie. I'm a diamond leader with It Works, and today I wanted to talk about being in a funk with your business and how to get out of it. If you don't know exactly what a funk is, it's those times where you feel crappy. It's those times you feel like shit. It's those times where you feel like you're not getting anywhere, and it feels like your business is drowning and going down the drain, and you're just getting nowhere, and you're wondering what the heck is happening. Maybe the most common thoughts is like, this business is too hard. There's too much info to know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think this is for me. Nobody wants to sign up. I'm doing everything that I can, and still nothing is happening. Nothing is going my way. Yada, yada, yada. I just want you to know that you are not the only one in that position, okay? You are not the only one thinking that way. You are not the only one feeling like crap. You are not the only one having a bad business day. And I just want to let you know you are not alone, okay? It's normal. Funks are normal. We all have a life, and life is crazy as shit. I'm just going to say that because we all can relate, right? Life is just crazy, okay? We cannot control that. We have either kids, we go to school, we go to work, we have somebody sick in the family, we just had a death in the family, somebody lost their job, something's going on in our life, and we just can't control that most of the days. And sometimes it really affects us mentally, it affects us physically, and it most especially affects us when we're at work, being a parent, or just our business in general. And sometimes you tend to lose your motivation. Sometimes you'll start to feel like, what is your purpose? Like, what are you even doing? Is this even right? Why did I even start? And that is why. It's just because life. And I just want you to know that you are not alone, okay? Know that success is not easy. It definitely does not happen overnight. I like to think of success as trying to get your college degree. Okay, you go to college, you go to get your college degree. Obviously, getting your college degree and graduating, it doesn't happen overnight. Okay, it doesn't happen in a day. It doesn't happen in weeks. It doesn't happen in months. It takes years. Okay, sometimes 4 years at the least, or I don't know how long it takes to get a college degree, but you do got to go to school. You do got to show up to your classes. You do got to do your assignments. You've got to pass and everything like that. And it is hard. Okay, it is hard. You graduate from high school, you get that high school diploma, then you go to college for more education because you want to get that degree for whatever career you're going after. And yet it's not easy. It gets stressful. It gets overwhelming. And yet you still pull through. Okay, you spend your nights studying, and even if you don't want to, because you'd rather be watching Netflix, you'd rather be going out with some friends, you'd rather be doing something else other than studying, other than work, but you got to get it done because you know you got to pass your classes. You know you have to get that college degree no matter how long it's going to take. That is the same with this business. That is the same with success. It does not happen overnight. I get that a lot of you join this business and so are all head in with, I want money, I want money, I want money. Obviously, I get that's most of our reasons why we got started, and I understand, like, we need money now because either we're having a funk in our life, or we just need the money because we got evicted from our home, or our kids need stuff like Pampers, wipes, or milk, and we just need that fast cash because we need money, right? And that is why we do this business. But you have to understand that it takes time, it takes patience, and it takes a lot of work. And sometimes that can be a lot. So I just want to let you know that, even if you feel like crap some days and you feel like nothing is going your way, you just got to understand that it does take time, okay? It's okay to feel stressed. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. It means you're working hard enough. Okay, if you feel stressed, if you feel overwhelmed with work, if you feel like, like you're doing everything you can and nothing's working, if you feel like you're failing, that means you are doing more than enough. Okay, because if you are not stressed, if you are not freaking out, if you are not pulling your hair out most of the days, and you are not feeling overwhelmed, then you are not doing anything. Okay, because life is so dang easy for you that you have no worries, that you're not shooting for any goals, and life is so dang easy for you that you have nothing to worry or stress about. So stressing, being overwhelmed, that is okay, and that means you are doing more than enough. Okay, so be proud of yourself, and instead of pouting and inviting people to your pity party, be excited and appreciate the hard work that you put in, because you do it either for yourself, you do it for your family, or you do it for your future. Okay, so understand that when you start to feel overwhelmed, when you start to feel stressed, when you start to feel like you're in this funk where you just don't know what the heck is going on, you're so depressed, you don't know what's going on, you're not your normal self, just know that you are doing more than enough. Okay, you are working hard. So be happy and be proud of yourself. And instead of pouting about it, be happy about it. Okay. So those are a few things I want you to remember. If you, like I said, if you're not stressed, if you're not overwhelmed, it means you're not working hard. It means you're not doing anything to better your life now. Sometimes you may feel like, I'm doing everything. I'm messaging, I'm posting, and I'm not even signing up customers. I'm not signing up distributors. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. All of that stuff. And then you start to think wrong. You start to think all these negative thoughts. Maybe this business is not for me. Maybe I'm not good at it. Maybe I just want to quit. You know what I mean? And we all get that feeling. I can admit that I've been there. Okay. I've just got over a funk, and I'm here building my fire up again because I know that I'm worth more. I know my family is worth more. And I got to remember why I'm shooting for my goals, because I just got over a funk. Okay. I'm a parent. I run this business full time from home. Some of you may know me and look at me on social media and like, Audie, she's in a funk. What? That doesn't seem right. I understand, but I'm a person. I'm normal. I get stressed out. I get overwhelmed and I cry. Okay, I cry. And it's okay, guys. It's okay to feel that way because it's life. We are not freaking robots. We are not unicorns. We are not some magical human beings. We are people, okay, with feelings. We are people who get stressed. We are people with a life. And that is just 110% normal. So know that that's okay. So when you come to those times where you're not signing up anybody, just know that, remember, ask yourself, are you working to be productive or are you working to just be active with your business? Understand that nobody is going to sign up with you right on the spot like we want them to. Yes, we want to talk to everybody. We say we send out 100 plus messages and we expect all those 100 plus people to say yes to us that second. That is not the case, guys. That is not the case. And sometimes when you hear people tell you no, when you hear people tell you not right now, when you see people ignore you, when you see people read your message and not reply, and most especially when you get your friends and your family to bash on you and what you do about this business, it does get discouraging. You feel like shit. You feel like drowning. You feel like quitting this business because somebody in your life said that you're not good enough, so you want to quit. So you think you want to quit. And you tell yourself that I don't think I can do this because my family said that I'm not going to be successful. I don't think I want to do this because my friend made fun of me and told me that I was working for a scam business. I don't think I want to do this because my mom said that I'm not going to be good at this and I'm not going to sign up any customers and I'm not going to make any money whatsoever. What do they know? Whose life is it? Who are going to pay your bills? Who is going to feed your family? You know what I mean? You got to remember to ask yourself that because you got to remember why you do what you do.
What's wrong with your eye?
So I just want you guys to know that it doesn't matter what anybody else says. You started this business for a reason. You need to remember why you started. People will shit on your parade on purpose. Nobody wants to see you grow. Nobody wants to see you succeed. Nobody wants to see you making more money than them. Nobody wants to see you move into a house because you were dead broke and you were living with your parents and you just want to better your life. But nobody wants to see that. Why? Because people want to see you fail. That is just the plain truth. People want to see you fail, okay? And it downs on us. It affects us. It drowns on us and it really does make us feel like crap. I understand. I have family who don't support me. I have family who make fun of me. Oh, Audie, it works. So why don't you go ask Audie because she has a lot of money with her business. Everything I'm doing is because I want to pay off bills. I want to support my family, okay? I may be earning money with this business and I show that, but I don't have money to be spending and throwing out in the air for anybody to grab from me. I do it because I'm trying to change my life. And I don't care. The thing about what I like to think about is when somebody is so negative about what I do, is I ask myself, would I trade lives with them? Do not take advice from people you will not trade lives with. If somebody is telling you that you're going to fail with this business and they have no job and you hear them complaining all the time about not having money, will you listen to them? If you are listening to either your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister, your cousin, your auntie, your uncle, whoever is telling you that this is a scam and that I don't know why you're posting on social media and they don't even know how to turn on a cell phone, do not take advice from them. Because whose life are you trying to change? And that's what I want you to remember, and that's what I want you to understand. So every time somebody shits on your freaking parade, ask yourself, will you trade lives with them? Okay, this is your life. You started this for your reasons, your family, your future, and I want you to never lose sight of that, because if you will not change lives with the people who bash on you, who shit on your parade, who share all these negative comments with you and tell you all this crap about what you do, about your business, you posting about all this skinny coffee or thermo fight or getting skinny and blah, 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 if you will not trade lives with them, then why would you listen? Okay, so I want you to remember that it's okay to be downed on from your family, from your loved ones, from people you know and people you trust, people you think and thought that would be there for you, and then you eventually find out that they're not. Do not take advice from them, okay? I want you to remember that when you're not signing up loyal customers and when you're not signing up distributors right away, I want you to remember, think of it like having a store. Okay, Starbucks, Walmart, Kmart, I don't know. Think of a store. Obviously, not every store, everybody is going to walk into that store and walk out with something in their hands. It's just not the case. You can even ask yourself that. Not every store you walk into, you're not going to walk out with something in your hands, are you? Right? And just because a few people, 1, 2, maybe a few hundred people walk into a store daily and they don't buy anything, that store is not going to shut down just because a few people decided not to buy something that day. They're not going to pout about it. They're not going to start complaining and thinking that maybe this was a mistake opening up this business. You know, maybe I'm just going to shut down today because nobody wanted to buy anything from me today. That is not the case, right? They stay open. They stay open for business. They continue to advertise and share about their products and what they offer. They continue to advertise about their business and be loud about it and be excited about it, because they know that if some people say no, eventually somebody else is going to come in and buy from their store no matter what, okay? So I want you to remember that with your business, people are not going to say yes right away. But once you say no, and once you decide to quit, and once you decide to shut down your business because you decided to let one person or a few people tell you no, discourage you, that is on you, okay? You have to be consistent. I've been in this business for almost 2 years. Not everybody signs up with me every day. I don't get customers signing up every day. I don't get distributors signing up every day. Sometimes not even a month, okay? And it happens. Yet I'm still here. Because I know that if I keep going, somebody eventually is going to come around. Somebody might tell me no, yet somebody else might tell me yes, because I keep doing what I'm doing. I keep posting. I keep staying active. I keep being excited. So I want you guys to remember that just because somebody says no, do not pout about your business and decide you want to shut down because somebody tells you no. I get people telling me that they just joined in a week. I quit because none of my family and friends want to buy from me. None of these people, I keep messaging people, I keep posting, and nobody likes my post. Nobody says anything to me. Well, you know what? It's okay. It's normal. Guys, it's normal. You're running a business, okay? Not everybody's going to say yes to you. As long as you just be excited, as long as you stay consistent, eventually somebody will say yes. So I want you to remember that. When you feel like you're in a funk, I want you to remember that it's okay to take a breather. It is a must in your life, okay? We get so overwhelmed with life. We get so overwhelmed with being a parent. We get so overwhelmed with work. We get so overwhelmed with our business. And you know what? It's okay to take a breather. Take time for yourself. This past weekend, I had a big funk. I was so depressed. I was crying. I didn't even know what the heck was wrong with me. So you know what I did? I took some time for myself. I set my phone down. I spent some time with my family, and I just had some time away and some time to myself, and that's just what I needed. And here I am. I'm back and I'm burning and I'm on fire, and I am just ready to keep on running, because taking breaks is okay. Just know that if you decide to take a break, you need to learn to get back up. Once you take a break and you decide that you get too comfortable in that break, it's going to turn into days, it's going to turn into weeks, it's going to turn into months. And where are you going to get if you stay on that break? Okay? Remember that. I have been there. I have done that. I've taken months of breaks. And you know what? It's hurt my business so much. because it wasn't the business that was the problem. It was me. It was me deciding that I was so lazy to go after what I wanted, and yet here I am complaining about money, here I am complaining about debt, here I am complaining about this and that and this and that, and yet I wasn't even doing anything. I was more focused on maybe watching Netflix, going out with my friends, and doing things that won't change my life. So it's okay to take a break. If you need to take a break and you need to take a breather, do what you need to do. Pray, read a book, spend some time with your family, go get a massage, go to the beach, go sleep. Okay, do what you gotta do to focus on you and give yourself some me time, and just take a breather. It's okay, guys. It is okay to take a breather, and I want you to know that. Like I said, you just gotta take some time to reflect on yourself. Remember your why you started, who's important to you, and think to yourself, what will happen if you decide to quit? You obviously started this business for a reason, guys. Maybe for more money, maybe to support your family, maybe to help with the extra bills. Even if you are working for a job, maybe you're going to school and you need help paying off that student loan or pay for your books for classes. I don't know, but you started this business for a reason, and you got to remember, what happens if you quit? Think to yourself, what happens if you quit? Obviously, you're not going to get that money that you need to pay off the bills. You're obviously not going to get that money to pay off your student loans. You're obviously not going to get that money to pay off your college books because you decided to quit. So you need to ask yourself, when you're in a funk, ask yourself, what will happen if you decide to quit? Now also ask yourself, what will happen if you decide to stay? If you decided to never give up? It's okay to be in a funk, guys, like I said, but you just got to remember that you got to ask yourself, what happens if I decide not to quit? What happens if I decide to stay? Okay? Yes, I'm having a bad time right now. I'm not my best self. I am overwhelmed. I'm stressed. But what happens if I decide to stay and I just keep working my business no matter what comes around? You know what I mean? Eventually, you might just end up getting paid the kind of money you want. Maybe you might just be getting, the life that you want. You just got to ask yourself, what happens if you decide to quit? And then what happens if you decide to actually stay and never give up? So I wanted to share some words of inspiration from a few of our leaders about funks. So one of our leaders, Alexis, she was saying that showing and accepting your life and self for as it is and sharing your excitement for the products in the business on what they have done and are doing for others and yourself, life can get messy, and embrace the mess because the mess will make you as you overcome. If that makes sense, lots of my team struggles with putting this business in their lives. And I want to share with you, I understand that we all have a busy life, and sometimes we feel like adding on this business is adding on something extra on your plate. And sometimes you feel like maybe you just want to quit because you have 2 jobs, you have 10 kids, and you're overwhelmed. You're taking care of your parents who are sick. Hi. And sorry, it's my baby. Okay. No more. Like, okay, come. Uh-oh. Come. All right. So like I was saying, sometimes we have such a busy life. We have such a busy life that sometimes we get overwhelmed. Shh. We get overwhelmed, right? And we feel like this business, we cannot add an extra thing in our plate. I can't concentrate, guys. And we feel like we... Stop! Shh. Okay. And we just felt like this business is too much and we can't add an extra thing on our plate. But you got to understand, you just got to make time, okay? Guys, I was on fire and he distracted me. So I'm going to share something from Miranda. She's our top leader. And she says that funks happen when life throws curveballs and we aren't in a good place mentally. They exist with this business or not. So just remember that. Even with or without this business, you're always going to be thrown curveballs in your life because it's life, okay? So to continue, she says, it's about growing as a person and loving yourself, knowing God made you uniquely you, and he's always here to give you our burdens too. Funks are dangerous because it's not good energy. And negative energy will put a stop sign on your business, which means no pay. The easiest way for me to get out of one of is one of a funk is to message like crazy and do massive self-development and also talk to God. So like I said, if you feel like you're in a funk, do what is best for you. Do what is best for you. Pray, reflect, do work, because you got to ask yourself, what can you do? Okay, obviously something is not going right in your life, so you got to ask yourself, what can you do? Another thing is, so you thought about giving up. I'm sure you've thought about it, because I have, and I want you to remember this. So do you all realize that time that is going to pass anyways? Shh. Oh my goodness gracious. So do you all realize that time is going to pass anyway? That if you give up because it gets tough, you're literally throwing away something you're literally throwing away a potential that can make you millions of dollars in 10 years. So what if it's a little harder than you expected? So what if people told you no? So what if your chart isn't where you want it to be? Bless you. Bless you. What is the rush? Honestly, if you could just at least steadily make $300 extra a month by posting and talking about the business, wouldn't that just be worth it? What if it took you 2 years to make an extra $600 to $1,000 a month? Wouldn't that still be more than you had when you first started? This business is supposed to be fun. When you start becoming desperate in this business, that's when this becomes a job, and when you put so much pressure on yourself that giving up seems like the best idea. I know that some of you are thinking times are tough. I need the money now, but stop thinking that way. This business honestly is 90% mental. You have to want to have fun. You have to be excited and know this business is about everybody else and not just you. Don't get greedy, stay humble, and push through the hard times. I swear when it's harder, there's always a rainbow at the end of it. You are going to walk through the wilderness to see your goals at the end. Or are you going to go and be a quitter and just give up? If you want to give up, then just do it already. No one is hindering your success and growth more than you. I believe in all of you so much. I know for a fact that you will be all an ambassador, but are you willing to take the punches and get back up? I know I am. Go out and get what you are worth. Those are words from Miranda, our top leader. And I wanted to share a few more things before we get off, just about talking about funk. So here's a top leader. Her name is Susan Wade. She's with the business. And she said that this morning I had a moment. I was in a funk. I had a lot going on. I was stressed. I felt like my week off of Disney was causing my business to suck. But you know what you got me out of it this afternoon? I worked. Okay. Here, baby. I got on my computer, I locked my door, and I worked. I messaged, I led. I also got on my team to prepare for things coming up. I was productive. I spoke to new people, not the ones bringing me down, not the ones not working. I did the things I needed to do in an hour, and I'm on fire now. My funk is gone. She writes this to say to be careful where your mind goes and what your worth ethic does during a funk. Do we have them? Yes. Do we choose to stay in them? No. I want to share something else from Claire Williams. She's a top leader with this business, and she says that, I know this isn't huge to most, but this has been a massive for me. I was in a serious slump. October, her commissions were $356. I said enough was enough. November, my commissions were $4,000+ with bonuses and cabs. I've been in the business 6 years, and when my pay has gone down, I've never blamed the company because I know they provide us with more than enough tools to make serious money. I've made excuses for far too long. I'm writing this here so that you can hold me accountable. August 2019, I'm going presidential. My son deserves more than a mother who makes excuses. These are from top leaders, guys. Another one says, she avoids others who are in a funk if they aren't willing to dig deep and climb out of it. If anything, cling to someone who has fire in them and let that rub off on you and inspire you. So if you feel like you're in a funk, go find somebody who still has that fire in them. I go to my leader. I go to my team who still has fire in them, and I go reach out to them and let them know, like, hey, you know, I've been so out of my business right now. I need something to do because I feel so lost right now. What are you doing? What are you messaging? What are you doing to stay productive with your business? That is what I do, okay? When I feel in a funk with my business, I reach out to somebody who has fire in them still. And that's what you got to do. Stop going to the people who are in a funk with you, okay? Stop going to the people who are pouting and not working their business. Go to the people who you see are. There's so many of us. We work as a team. We work as one, and we help one another, and we don't ever want to see anybody staying in a funk because it freaking sucks. Okay, it sucks to be sad. It sucks to be depressed. It sucks to feel like nothing is going our way, and it freaking sucks. Okay, I get that. I cry about it because I'm so depressed. And you just have to understand that when you do feel depressed, you got to understand that you got to just go reach out to somebody who can give you some fire. Okay? Because once you see your fire burning out, you need to get it lit again, because once that fire is burning, you know it feels good. When you start this business, you know you're excited. You know, when you make that first bonus, when you make that first paycheck, you know you were excited. Even if that first paycheck was $30, you get excited because that's $30 you didn't have. When you meet our team, you get excited by all the friends you meet because you didn't have these friends. So you get excited. So you got to understand that when you're in a funk, reach out to the people who have fire in them and go get that fire and get your fire lit as well, because our fire will burn out. It is normal to get a fire burn out, okay? A fire is not going to stay lit for a very long time. So when you find yourself with your fire burning out, go get somebody else's fire and use it to light your own. Right? Just like when we have a candle and we need help lighting our candle, we go to a friend who has a candle who is lit. We go to them and we ask them, can you light my candle? Share your fire with me so you can light my candle as well. That is what you got to do with your business. When you see your fire burning out, go to somebody who has fire in them and go light your fire, guys. I'm telling you, go just light your freaking fire, because when your fire is burnt out, you have no light. You have no spark. You have no way to get you through the darkness. You have no way to get you through that tunnel. So you got to find somebody who still has that fire in them and go light your own. And that's what I just wanted to share with you guys, because it's normal to be in a funk. It's normal to feel like shit. And guys, like, oh my gosh, I want to do the Zoom, but you see me. I have to take care of my son. I have nobody to watch him. And this is me trying to light my fire again, because I said it myself. I just got over a funk, okay? And I'm on fire again, okay? I reached out to my upline. I found somebody who has fire in them, and I went and I lit my own. So I wanted to share just a few more things, and then we're actually done with this. I just wanted to share with you that falling down is an accident, but staying down is a choice. You can never expect to succeed if you only put in the work the days you feel like it. If you're in a funk, do a cleanse. Go to an event, write a gratitude list, eliminate time with the toxic people, and switch out your environment. If you're always too busy in an office, if you're always too busy at home and you're always stuck there and you just feel yourself getting unhappy, then change your environment. Go to the beach, go to the mall, go walk around outside. Do something different than what you normally do every day to distract your mind and to make you happy. Find a reason to smile when you're not smiling at the moment. So I hope the Zoom really plays a big part. I hope you guys take this advice and go run with it. And if you currently feel like you're in a funk like I was, okay, let's, come here, baby, here. If you currently feel like in a funk like I was, then I hope you take this information and you run with it, because I believe in all of you. I understand that we are all people. We are normal. We are not freaking magic unicorns who run this world with no problems in our lives, because I know we do. Okay? And being depressed, being unhappy, being in a funk in life itself is normal. So I hope you guys took so much advice from this and you go run with it, because I'm on fire. And if you feel you need to I hope this sparks your fire. I hope this Zoom sparks your fire. Okay, because I see that your fire is lit. I see that your fire is either burning out or it's burned out entirely. So use this to spark your fire, because I have so much fire back in me and I'm just ready to run. So I hope you guys loved what I had to share. I have to go. Obviously, you see cranky baby. So thank you guys just for being here and just being a part of this with me, because seeing all of you take the time to just be on this Zoom means a lot. So I love you guys. I gotta go, and I will catch up with you guys all later. Mwah, mwah. Bye, guys.